The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Unfiltered Sportscast. I'm your host, Scotty Gurman, a.k.a. Scottage Cheese. Alongside me, as usual, I have two excellent stand-up comedians from here in the Wichita, Kansas area. First, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
Thank God you finally introduced me. You have ruined the show so far.
Yeah, that's for
With
sure.
your fucking droning on and on. God damn, shut up.
I know. And also another excellent stand-up comedian, we like to call him The Wreck, Mr. Derek Alders.
What is up, animal scotomy?
What's up? What's that?
Never mind. If you have to ask.
No, I know what it is, but I don't like that one at all.
You don't like that
I
one?
like it a
No,
lot.
I don't like it at all.
Well, you practice what you preach. I don't know why you don't like it.
It rolls off the tongue. It's simple. It's succinct.
Yeah, animal scotomy.
Animal scotomy.
That's why. Fun fact for you listeners at home. That's why Scotty has two dogs.
Allegedly.
There's two. Yeah,
I've counted them both.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
One of them walks with a gimp now, which he used to never do.
I hate you.
But I guess that's what you said when you're breaking in the new puppy. I understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta get him housebroken.
Yeah.
is what you say.
Yeah.
I hate you guys so much. But anyways, welcome back to the Unfiltered Sportscast. If this is your first time, this is a comedy podcast loosely themed around the current events in sports, but this is an adult show, so we do have foul language, so if that makes you squeamish, Jeremy?
Bite my ass, cocksuckers.
So welcome in. By the way, guys, if you are listening to listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please do us a favor, give us a five-star rating. I can't talk. 5-star rating. That helps us out a lot. Share the podcast. Share anything that we have on Facebook as well. That helps us get us out. So we do appreciate it. If you are a consistent listener, welcome back. But anyways, guys, for what it's worth, we had an excellent show with Mr. Rickles last episode.
That was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank you again to him. You can see him here in Wichita, Kansas at Interest Bank Arena March 14th.
He will be bare knuckle boxing Scotty.
No, absolutely not.
We don't know who the opponent is, Scotty.
We
Could
don't.
be Scotty. It's not going to be Scotty. It's going to be a guy in a Cardinal shirt and a mask.
Yeah.
You're not going to know who it is.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Well, I think, aren't they just going to draw a random person, draw seats?
Yeah.
That was one thing we didn't get to. Like, how does he not know who he's fighting?
That's insane to me.
It's
that you're
absolutely
going to go
nuts.
into this having never professionally boxed before, going in bare knuckles against an unknown opponent that you have no idea how to prepare for.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Bare Knuckles Fighting Championship here in Wichita, Kansas, again, March 14th at Interest Bank Arena.
And then join us March 15th as we celebrate the life of Dave Rickles. As he gets in the ring with some well-known heavyweight.
No, it's got to be a different weight
up-and-coming
class.
contender.
I have full faith in Dave. He is a striker.
Yeah.
I think Dave's probably going to get a little stronger the more he gets punched.
Probably.
That's just the kind of guy he is.
That's the thing.
He likes to get hit.
I know.
God, I've been punched in the face a few times, and it sucks.
It does suck.
I cannot imagine wanting to be a professional fighter.
No.
Ever.
No, absolutely not. And I hate the fact that if I lose a bet, I've got to spar with him. That's going to last no time whatsoever.
You made that up. Nobody ever put you to that.
No, that was the original deal from the first time we had him on the show. I just haven't lost a bet yet.
I don't ever recall this. I don't listen to our show, I
You're
guess.
such a but anyway, so thank you, David, for
Is he
coming
going
on.
to throw you off the balcony?
No,
We're supposed to.
that's your guys' deal.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to get the credit for that. He wasn't
Absolutely.
involved.
Absolutely. So as we always start off with our show, we like to go over our week recap. Jeremy, how was your week, bud?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
We did that rare, unprecedented Sunday recording.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which, by the way, is precedented. We've done a few Sunday recordings. So we had last Tuesday off, and so I got to still come to Park City.
Oh, really?
My niece had her second grade music show.
Oh.
And at 7 o'clock, which is coincidentally about the time of night second graders lose all of their give a shit. Boy, that's a lot of fun watching these teachers try and keep 100 fucking second graders in line. Which, by the way, my niece has one of 4 normal names in all of her. The rest of them are Addison and Bryson and
Jaden, Caden, Aiden.
fuck you guys. I told them that too. Fuck all you kids. Other than my niece, you all suck shit.
Yeah. How is Bernice, by the way?
She's real good. Real good.
Good.
Glad to hear it.
But then didn't do a whole lot then through the week. Then this last Saturday, the wife and I went and tried out a brand new Mexican restaurant. I don't want to give the name of it because I don't have the most glowing reviews. It's only been open like a week.
Yeah.
So I know that they're still in training and stuff. Some of the food was absolutely phenomenal. It was Mexican food. Did I say it was Mexican restaurant? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's Mexican place. Some of the food was absolutely phenomenal, and some of it could not have been worse.
How was their lo mein?
It was pretty good.
Lo mein was good?
It was real good. Nice refried beans on the lo mein.
With salsa.
But see, that's one of the things. I'm a chips and salsa. I
am
love
definitely
chips,
a
and,
chips
salsa.
and salsa.
And they had these beautiful homemade chips that were so good you could eat them by themselves, which is what I had to do because their salsas suck shit. I'm pretty sure the mild was just tomato puree
paste.
that they put in a bowl. There was no flavor, no nothing. The hot wasn't even like a tomato-based salsa. It was orangey goop, and it was hot. I'll give them that. But it was like a spicy bowl of melted condoms. It tasted like rubber. It was weird and not good. And then
Some of my used condoms.
they weren't used, Scotty. I know the taste of a used condom. Come on.
My jizz is spicy. Anyway.
Not as spicy as this.
Okay.
Anyways, and then, of course, I know that their staff is still training, but I want to say within the first 10 minutes after we got our food, we were checked on 5 times.
Nice.
And every time...
Got to be efficient, Jeremy.
Yeah,
this
for
gal...
sure.
Well, you got to be as inefficient enough to let me get a mouthful of food.
Sure.
You can't ask me how's everything tasting when I can't eat because I'm busy answering your dumb fucking questions.
Well, they knew that if they kept doing that, you might not try the salsa.
Probably. And that's the thing. I didn't even have the heart to tell them that their salsa sucked.
Yeah.
But every time she came up to the table, it was, "Hi, we've met. We've established the server-customer relationship here. You don't need to keep reintroducing yourselves like this is our first time meeting." But yeah, that got really old. And other than that, it was great.
Awesome.
It was close to my house.
nice.
That was it.
I'm glad you had a
Good
good time, Karen.
Hey, people
Well
want to know
done.
about my week.
Well
They're
done.
interested. And then I hung some shelves on Sunday.
Sweet.
You're welcome.
Mr. Derek?
I've had a bit of a stressful week.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
weird that you were at my niece's show.
Yes.
I know you love a good music program, but
Well, those second graders aren't going to fuck themselves.
no, they're not.
I had a bit of a stressful week.
They might, actually.
Well, no, you
They're
don't
very
really
talented.
start experimenting with that until you're at least 3rd grade.
You don't know what I do.
Jesus.
I've been in and out of the doctor the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So I got, I guess my liver enzymes were high, so they don't know why. I haven't really been drinking much, so they sent me to get a sonogram today, which was weird, being a guy having a sonogram,
Yeah.
I guess.
Did
girl-
they put your legs up in the stirrups?
No, they didn't have stirrups.
Is it a girl or a boy?
I asked her that, actually, at the end of it. Twins, she said.
Nice.
So, I mean, and at first, like, I drove up and it was to a women's imaging center. I mean, I know I got tits, but this is ridiculous. So I've got a look. I mean, the only thing I know is they weren't allowed to tell me what they found, but she said that she would tell me that if it was up to her, or if based on what she saw, she doesn't think I have anything major to worry about.
That's
So
good.
Hopefully, I'm okay. I was worried because I mean, you'd start Googling your symptoms, and it's anything from fucking nothing all the way to cancer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I always think the worst. So I'm reading an article about a doctor that had no symptoms and his enzymes were elevated, and he went in, he had pancreatic cancer, and not knowing, and I got fucking stuck with more needles than Kurt Cobain at a festival, and it was awful. So I got that done.
You say the liver enzymes are high, but you haven't been drinking. You ever think maybe your liver's just bored?
That could be.
Yeah.
That
It
could
doesn't
be.
know what the fuck to do.
Yep.
I was worried. I just had a buddy I lost to the big C.
Yeah.
He married some chick named Jennifer, and she's a real big C. And then, so I did find out,
Did you not get hit by the fucking truck that was attached to that joke?
I didn't see it coming.
Wow. It was honking its horn and everything.
Sorry.
So Kate, my wife was was worried. She actually took off work to go with me today, and we were discussing things and depending on what we found out, and we decided that we don't want Scotty at the funeral if I did die. So
Thanks.
yeah,
You're gonna hire bouncers.
yeah, that's my last dying wish. Yeah,
Security from the bar you work at.
There's a velvet rope right there, and I'm IDing everybody.
Yep. G's gonna be over there and be like, nope, motherfucker,
Yeah.
he told you not to come in.
Anybody that looks like a leprechaun with Down syndrome is fucking out.
Thanks.
We need more ladies in here.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy to girl ratio is fucked. I decided I wanted to be half buried, half cremated. I want to be head first in the ground at the pelvis, and then I just want him to have my legs sticking up in the air,
Nice.
tied to sticks, and then just burn me from there to the waist.
Nice.
Oh.
Well done.
Yeah, and then my buddy Speeve is supposed to come and snort my ashes. So that is my dying wish.
Sweet.
But
God.
hopefully that's going to be a long way away again. So
Yeah.
At least until you get to Paris. Anyway.
yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to
Then-
get that coronavirus.
Absolutely. Don't bring it back, bitch.
Paris in China?
No, but they travel.
There's a small.
How could a virus possibly travel and get from place to place? That's impossible. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Viruses don't spread. How is it that the coronavirus is not from Mexico?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
I don't either.
And does it taste good with lime?
Probably.
Yeah. If it started in Italy, would it have been the Peroni virus?
Yeah,
That's what I wanna
absolutely.
know.
Do they have good salsa there?
In Italy, the best.
Yeah. It's got to be better than the shit I had.
Yeah, it's called marinara salsa.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Sweet.
I
Well,
put it on my pizza.
Yeah, they say that's pretty good.
I
I usually just go with peanut butter on my pizza.
yeah,
And my balls.
that's absolutely just that's disgusting too.
I like to
Come
put
over
peanut
and see
butter on
Scotty's
Jeremy's
dogs.
balls.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I had to take my dog to the vet. Got 3 more teeth pulled. He's got 8 left. He started off with 42.
Is your dog from Hutch?
South Hutch, yeah.
South Hutch? Okay.
Yeah.
That's where you adopted him from, Hutchinson, Kansas?
Yeah, he's only 3 years old,
Yeah.
but he's got meth mouth.
Yeah.
Real bad.
And he's already inbred.
Fuck, he's high strung. Got his own trailer house, though. That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty awesome.
What about you, Scotty?
Man, I tell you what, I didn't do a whole lot this weekend. I worked. I worked, and I had an absolutely shitty day at work, and so I don't want to talk about that. I did.
We don't want to hear it.
No, I don't. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
think your day was bad? All the guys that had to work with you.
No.
Every day they got to work with you.
Just think about Jennifer's husband. Jesus.
Yeah.
But no, I will say this. I don't think I had ever been so frustrated from work that on my way home, I got one of those assholes that are driving the exact same speed in the lane that you are in, and you want to pass them, but they're driving the exact same speed to the other guy that's in the lane right next
Yeah.
to them,
Yeah.
and you can't fucking go anywhere. I laid on the horn. And for a good 5 to 10 seconds before he finally figured the fuck out that he was in the passing lane. And he naturally gave me the finger, and I figured I need like a fucking sign or LED thing to be on my passenger window to explain the rules of being on the road, but I didn't have that handy. So I gave him the finger back.
I think my favorite thing I ever did, I thought it was stupid, but I felt really good about myself at the end of it, was I was driving to work one morning, and I had a guy cut me off, and so I honked. And he flipped me the bird, and I'm like, you cut me off. So I double bird him. And then he double birds me, and you can't double bird a double bird. That's not the way that works. So I'm like, how do I top this? And so what I ended up doing was I got right on his ass, and I put my right hand on the horn, and my left middle finger out the window.
Yeah.
And I rode his ass for like 5 minutes that way. I didn't let off the horn for 5 whole minutes. It was just constant pressure on the horn.
Yeah.
And after about 5 minutes, I'm like, this is fucking childish. And so I put my fucking hands back down, unhonked the horn, and then after I got to work, I was like, no, I totally just called that guy out for being a dick for like 5 miles. I feel better.
Dude, yeah, that's the driving equivalent of putting the arm across and giving.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know why that makes it worse.
I don't. I have no clue.
My favorite one that I ever did was I got in the passing lane on the interstate behind a minivan who belonged to a real estate agent who had her phone number on there. And so I called her and she's, hello? I said, Barbara? Yes? Hey, it's Jeremy. And I could tell her brain was just racking. Who the fuck is Jeremy? Oh, hi, Jeremy. Hey, I had a quick question for you. How come you're going 50 in the fast lane? And she looks up in her mirror, and I waved at her, and she gets over.
You're my fucking hero.
Oh, that's so great.
I wish so hard that certain people would have their phone numbers.
That should be a law.
That should totally
That
be a
is-
law.
That might be the best thing I've heard in a while. That was phenomenal.
Oh, it's just a requirement. Oh, man. Get the fuck out of the way, you stupid prick.
They got that meme where the guy was like sitting in a stoplight. He's like, can't believe that asshole made us miss the light. And the guy was like, who is this? And then he took a picture of the back of the guy's car with it for sale and a phone number in the back of it and sent it back to him. I thought that was pretty good, but that beats that.
Oh, man, for sure. But anyways. So, by the way, this is a sports podcast.
Yeah.
Or a comedy podcast loosely themed on the current events in sports. The first thing we're going to kick off is literally kick off in the NFL. There was some news that came out today as we're recording that Drew Brees is going to stick around for the New Orleans Saints. He's going to quarterback at least one more year.
Not surprised.
I'm not surprised, but I am curious to see what happens with the two backups.
I was really surprised that he announced that he was going to quarterback for a year. I thought he was going to line back this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
for
he's
sure.
been wanting to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, him and
Just like Don Meredith, yeah.
yeah.
I thought that was going to happen. Dandy Don.
God,
Man, that guy could lay a motherfucker out.
inside
Good.
jokes.
We've made it outside.
Yeah.
But no, I think, Bridgewater has, I think, proven himself good enough that teams that need a starting quarterback
Sure.
are going to look at him. I don't think he'll be with the Saints next year.
I agree.
I don't know who's their other backup.
Taysom Hill.
That's who they probably want to start after Brees leaves.
I think so. Actually, after we did the episode, before we did the episode with Rickles, excuse me, they announced not long after we got done recording that they would go with Taysom Hill over Bridgewater, which to me is kind of a big middle finger to Bridgewater because they begged and pleaded with him to stay with the Saints last year with the almost promise of saying, hey, Brees may not come back next year. Stick around and this will be your team. You're going to be... And Bridgewater, look at what he did last season. He was the backup. Brees went out hurt. Came back in. I think he won 4 games.
Four or five.
5-0.
Okay, so he came back. He did his job. He kept them in the playoff race. And there you go. Now you got Taysom Hill. Now, don't get me wrong. Taysom Hill is a football player. That dude is an athlete, freak athlete. He's a stud. He didn't throw a lot of passes this last year.
No, and, Bridgewater is, he's not probably got a lot longer left
I'd
in
give
the
him
league.
at least 5 years.
Yeah, maybe, but if you're thinking long-term franchise quarterback, you're going to go with the younger guy.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily know. With as much that you've seen with Taysom Hill, I want him on my team. Don't get me wrong. He is a fucking football player.
You mean on the Chiefs? That's your team, right?
You're funny.
Yeah, he's a huge Chief fan.
Yeah.
You really want him over Pat Mahomes? That's your boy.
That is weird.
You know what?
That
Just to
might-
prove a point, yes, I want him on my team. No, but seriously, the guy he played damn near every single position this last year for the Saints. He was just out on the field. They would put him on the field because they knew he was a winner. He was going to get the job done, no matter what his position was. Just put me in, coach. I'll do something to make us win, and he did it on a regular basis. And don't get me wrong, that I want that particular person on my team. But if you're going quarterback to quarterback, going back and forth, I would much rather Bridgewater be a backup. Brees eventually retire at the end of the season, and you know what? He may not even make it.
Right.
He may not even make it. I mean, he is getting up there in age. This is we talked about this in previous episode. This is the changing of the guard. This is when it's happening. Is this year you're going to see a lot of quarterbacks. Obviously, you got Eli Manning dropping off. I think this next year is going to be Roethlisberger's last year as well. I think that this is probably going to be Brees' last year for sure after this season.
Rivers probably.
Rivers maybe plays one more if he ends up getting signed someplace, but
he said that he intends to be playing somewhere.
good. I think he still has the talent to do so.
The thing with Bridgewater is, though, he will probably never be more marketable as a starting quarterback than he is right now. He may, if Brees gets hurt again this year and they put him in, what if he goes in and shits the bed?
Right.
Well,
He's going to lose out on some big money.
Sure.
Here's what he's done last year. Against Chicago, he had 281 yards, 240 against Jacksonville, 314 against Tampa, which was a horrendous pass defense, 193 yards against Dallas, 177 against Seattle, and 165 against the Rams.
Sure.
So I mean, he's not a world beater. He threw for 4 touchdowns against Tampa. He threw for 2 against Chicago, 1 against Jacksonville, none against the Cowboys, 2 against Seattle, and none against the Rams. I mean, he's a middle of the road quarterback.
He's not anybody's answer to.
He is not gonna. If
he's not
somebody's
a franchise,
somebody's gonna throw a lot of money at him,
and he better take it.
and he's gonna take it. But I think that's gonna hinder a franchise when you're paying that guy that kind of money. You're paying him to go out and put the team on his shoulders and win. And I don't think that Teddy Bridgewater's that guy. I think he's a game manager.
Sure.
But I think his ceiling is more of an Alex Smith type
I was
ceiling.
just getting ready to say that. You said game manager, and I'm like, he's another Alex Smith.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's his ceiling.
No, but I don't disagree with you.
Alex Smith got his team to the playoffs a number of times.
Correct.
Put him with the Bears. They're a
That's
playoff team this
that's
year.
what I was going to say.
I wouldn't want him.
You would take Trubisky over Bridgewater.
No, I wouldn't take Trubisky over pond water. I would.
Oddly enough, Christian Ponders was the Vikings quarterback that didn't Bridgewater back up.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
no. Bridgewater started, I think, right out of the gate.
Okay, well, they're both on the same Vikings team at the same time, so there you had Pondwater.
But yeah, I mean, I
don't
don't think there's anybody out there for the Bears this year, answer wise. I think, and I'll get crucified for saying it. I think Andy Dalton's the best bet to maybe come in and compete for the job. But I don't think there's any free agent out there that is a long-term solution, and even for the short term, I don't think there is. And they don't have a high draft pick.
Yeah,
I would trade anything to get Joe Burrow, and a lot of people would fucking crucify me for that. I would trade both second rounds, a first round next year, a first round the year after that, and Trubisky all in one to get.
Did you hear the rumor of what they may try to do?
Trade Mac?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
would do that. I would even do that to get Burrow.
I would
Burrow.
too.
I think Burrow is
Burrow's a long-term franchise guy.
Absolutely.
He's a guy you can build a team around.
That's what they thought Mitch Trubisky was when they were drafting
and
him.
They were fucking high as a kite.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying with Teddy Bridgewater is if you take him, put him on the same team that the Bears had this year, they make the playoffs.
Yes, absolutely.
They get a wild card.
Maybe.
I disagree. I think they make it, and I think they probably end up beating the Bears at least the very first game of the season.
The Bears beat themselves.
Wow.
Yeah,
God, we're good at beating ourselves.
We're talking about the Bears.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The Bears beat the Packers. I apologize. First game of the season.
Yeah, I mean they're at least a winning team.
Yeah, they're definitely.
I think if you put Jeremy back there first week of the season, the Bears beat the
Absolutely.
Packers.
I'm more a defensive guy. I don't know if you've heard.
You got a cannon.
Yeah, but whenever they throw that
Fuck
interception,
yeah,
you'll
dude.
just fucking truck that guy and
Yeah,
fumble
that's
the
true.
ball, and then Khalil Mack will run it the rest of the way in.
Like
Right.
that special ed kid did with me. Yeah.
And then who else did you say? There was some news also with
Greg Olson signed a 1-year deal with Seattle, which is that's a good move.
I think it's a good move as
That's
well.
a good depth move because they're pretty all right at tight end.
Yeah.
So, and Olson is hurt every year.
Every
They
single
still
year.
got Graham.
No, he's in Green Bay.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm a big fan of his two daughters, Mary Kate and Ashley.
Yeah.
I think they're great.
And
huge sluts.
Brie.
That's why I
Which
like
one's the fat one?
Bree. You said Bree.
Yeah.
Oh, Scotty has pictures of her printed out somewhere around here. Yeah.
No, what is
Oh,
their...
God.
They got the younger sister that was in the Avenger movies.
Oh.
Scarlet Witch.
I have
That's an Olsen twin? Or not twin, but...
She's a sister, younger sister.
What?
yeah, that's actually true. I think I have heard that.
I didn't know that.
I don't watch
Yeah.
those
Is
stupid.
Is that like the forgotten Manning that's like an attorney?
Yeah,
No, she's by far the most talented of them.
and probably the most.
I don't
attractive.
know. I don't. Have you? How many episodes of Full House have you seen? Their range was impeccable.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You got it, dude. Like that is amazing.
You talk about two people who got rich and famous off of just happened to be in the right place at the right time. They
Yeah.
knew some producer who said, you know what, we need a baby and it would be easier to do it with twins and we could switch them out.
If one was cranky and the other one's not,
and
switch.
It just so happened you have twins. Hey, why don't you bring them down? That's the only reason they got that job. They had no more talent. They were literally babies.
I like
when
to-
they started that
Oh yeah,
show.
for sure.
My claim to fame is I actually fucked the Olsen twins before they were famous. So that made me.
Wow.
Good for you.
What
there,
did the
Derek.
doctor give you?
Huh? A new lease on life.
Apparently.
Nice.
Basically, what you got to do is you got to fuck kids to stay young. So do that, folks. No, I'm just kidding. That, good God, I am. Wow.
I don't think anybody took you serious.
I hope not. Otherwise, I'll be meeting the police later.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is it Elizabeth Olsen?
Shit,
Plays the
I don't
Scarlet
know.
Witch, I think. Yeah.
The only three I know are Mary Kay, Ashley, and Bree.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the speaking of that character, the Scarlet Witch, what the fuck happened to her accent?
I don't know.
I wonder if that's what Colin Jost calls his wife whenever she gets when he gets pissed at her.
Who?
The guy from SNL, he's marrying Scarlett Johansson. He calls it the Scarlet Witch.
I have no idea.
I'd leave my wife for Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah, I'd leave your wife for her too.
All
I wish
right.
you would. That's weird to hear over at the house all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure much more news about the NFL in the offseason will come out, but we are in a current football season as well
Yeah.
that neither of you guys really have watched much of.
No, I think they should make the XXXFL.
For sure.
I would watch that.
I think
Brie Olsen in it.
No, I was talking to Ginger Crush the other day, and he was just as excited as I was.
Because he can bet on it.
Yeah.
That's the first thing out of my mouth. I go, he goes, have you been watching the XFL? I go, yeah. And he goes, man, it's just so fucking awesome. They put the over and under right there on the bottom of the screen.
The one game I watched, they were like right on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how the
they
fuck
were.
Vegas did that.
Yeah, they were half a point
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, you have nothing to compare to.
No.
There's no touchdowns
No.
whatsoever.
That was week one, and we just finished up with week two. But I gotta say, and a lot of people that are watching the XFL, listen, no, it is not as good of a let's say product. The players are not as good as NFL players. Duh. You know
Well,
that
they're
was
better than Mitch Trubisky.
That's for sure. They're definitely players in this league that are better than some current NFL players, but it's fucking entertaining as hell. They market it so fucking well, and I seriously
Got
think
a lot
this
of
has.
channels, Scotty.
I know, but I'm impressed. I know I was really hoping this was going to be a success, and I'm so totally biased, but I think this may be at least a 3-season deal.
I think they made one mistake.
What was that?
Starting it the week after the Super Bowl.
Ah.
I think you give people that month to where they're like, man, I really miss football, or a month and a half, 2 months, then kick it out. You got 8 teams. It's not like you're going to run that shit into football season.
They just got done watching some of the most talented offensive and defensive
correct.
players
Yeah.
in the world, and now you're looking at second-tier shit.
Yeah, but here's the reason why I think they did that. I think the reason why they did the weekend after is because in a couple of weeks you will have the combine starting, and ESPN is going to give that all the attention. You're going to have them flood with Burrow and all of these other top 10 picks for the NFL. And I think they're trying to want to get somewhat established before that happens.
So they can draft Joe Burrow? Is that what's going to happen? Is he going to go to the fucking
There's
Warhawks or whatever?
There's not the Battle Hawks.
Yeah.
They don't have enough money for that.
I was going to say, somehow the USFL was able to do that
Yeah,
back
Joe
in the
Namath,
day.
didn't they?
No. Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie?
They got Doug Flutie. They got Jim Kelly. They got who else did they get? They got, I mean,
know.
but they were shelling out NFL type money. They were expecting to
Compete.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole fucking backstory to that that's really kind of devious
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
why that whole thing was started. But yeah, Jim Kelly got drafted by the Buffalo Bills and had played for Cal and didn't want to go to Buffalo where it gets ass cold. And so he went with the USFL, and then they folded, and he wound up signing with Buffalo then. But yeah, so they were paying enough money to get a first-round draft pick quarterback from the NFL.
And the money is definitely not near, not even close to near how much these NFL players are getting.
Well, these are guys
Right.
playing on their last. That want one
that's-
more chance. And
Either that, or they were just they're still young enough to be able to play. They still have a whole lot of talent, but like we were talking about on previous episodes, like you do not understand how athletic these players in the NFL are. They are freaks of nature. These guys are just one half a step below them. They're still stud athletes.
And they're fucking cold stone killers.
They are
Stone cold, damn
Stone
it, cold stone. That's what they are. They'll kill you with ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, how do you rate this murder? Do you like it? Do you love it? Or do you gotta kill him?
They call it the Stone Cold Creamery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the here's what that's kind of one of those things where in the NFL to play wide receiver
yeah.
minimum
4'10".
what?
You gotta be 4'10"? No. Well, there's hope for you, Scotty.
No, you got to have like a 4'3", 4'4", 40.
No, not that. 4.6 would probably be the
4'6"?
slowest that you could.
Oh, that's right. Tyreek Hill's like 4'3", 4'4".
4.3 is, but I mean, you're talking 0.3 of a second to go 40 yards is the difference between the fastest guy in the league and a guy who can barely cut it.
Yeah,
That's not very much time.
right.
So, I mean, the difference between the great and the average is very, very little.
Okay, put it this way. It sounds a lot, but 0.3 of a second is in a 50-yard dash is 15 yards.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
that's how much of a difference it is.
Right.
Because your momentum carrying you. And you're exactly right. But these players they are great athletes. But the way that the XFL has marketed this, I seriously think the very first time that they did this XFL, it was thrown together and it looked like it was thrown together in like fucking 6 months.
Well, the shit that
And
it
they
was.
tried to incorporate wrestling shit.
And they did. They tried to incorporate all the wrestlers and all of the.
They tried to make it a spectacle. And
Yeah, I think Jerry Lawler was an announcer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
who,
The
he's
Rock.
a football expert.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Jerry the King Lawler.
They had cheerleaders with barely anything on.
They should bring that back.
When are they going to do away
I
with
like
cheerleaders
that.
at football games, really?
I
There
just-
was a time in history when tits and ass was a big thing, but the
Big seller.
internet exists now.
Yeah.
And seeing girls in skimpy skirts jumping around doesn't thrill anybody anymore. It's not like anybody can
You know,
hear
speak for
them.
yourself, Jeremy.
Yeah. I know you're big into
Yeah.
cheer competitions and second grade music pageants, but
Yeah, that's careful. I'm fucking going all the way up to midnight.
What I was gonna say was that whenever they threw that thing together in 6 months, the NFL still took certain ideas from it because they had a pretty decent think tank of what to do to make the game better.
Yeah, they
or
took the cameras on the zip
cameras on the
lines.
zip lines and stuff like that. So they
Murder.
yeah.
but I think didn't they get that from their
XFL?
camera work of wrestling and getting right over the ring? That's
Yeah.
how that was developed. And then,
I'm not 100% sure. Derek says yes. I don't know. But all I know was that was whenever they got the idea for it was they're like, okay, we're going to implement that shit. That's really cool.
I'm just really
What-
glad they didn't have like Ray Lewis zip line into the fucking middle of the field.
Oh, yeah.
'cause that would have been a disaster.
yeah,
somebody
he would have
and-
Owen Harted the
That-
shit out
there's
of
the
that.
joke. He got it.
Anyways, so
Owen Hart, he fell from the rafters.
yeah, he
zip
did-
lining
down.
into the fucking
He was in Kansas City.
yeah
It was in
Kemper
Kansas City.
Arena.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, so why would Ray Lewis have?
If they would have borrowed that from the XFL, like the WWE shit, never mind.
Just yeah.
But
no,
why
no.
him? I guess that's.
I just named
Anyways,
a fucking
so-
marquee player,
Yeah, whatever.
and he killed a guy.
Yeah, who murdered somebody? That was.
So with the rules that they have now, I think that the NFL is going to probably implement at least the kickoff.
No, they won't.
I'm telling you, they're going to.
They're trying to get rid of the kickoff.
Well, yeah, this is a perfect way to make it safer. What they're doing, and guess what? They haven't had a freaking kick return for a touchdown yet.
Well,
At least to my knowledge.
That's the
I
most
should say
exciting play in football to me.
that. The kick return for a touchdown.
And there are
I
people.
agree.
There are so many guys on a team who have a spot on that team simply for
That
kickoffs.
play,
I
yeah.
mean, special teams guys.
Yep.
And you're going to be taking some people out of jobs.
Sure. But there's less penalties. This is what I've noticed.
Fewer penalties,
There are
Scotty.
fewer penalties. Thanks, Jeremy.
My pleasure.
Grammatical fucking
And
piece of shit.
you're welcome, America, for
you're
that.
There are fewer penalties. The scores are not as high as they were initially thinking. They thought it was going to be
I
more
don't know.
of a
Vegas,
score.
they would have got it dead on.
One game. But the thing that I seriously enjoy the most watching these games,
The guys in the tight pants.
no,
We know it.
when somebody fucks up, a kicker misses a field goal, extra point, or they don't have
interview
it. They
him
don't
right
have
after.
they don't have an extra point. But if somebody seriously fucks up, there is a person with a microphone shoving it in their face as they come off the fucking field.
Yeah, and somebody's going to get punched.
Beautiful.
Yeah, somebody's going to get told to fuck off, or they're going to get kicked.
Then they're done. They're gone. There you go. That's your career. Bye. This is your second chance. You're on thin ice as it is. You're playing for the XFL, an experimental league they're in their first inaugural season since they fucked up the last time, and they're gonna punch somebody in the face for throwing a microphone in their face
After they
saying,
just fucked up.
what
Explain
happened?
yourself.
Explain what happened. And the guy's just like, you know what? I Cody Parkey'd the shit out of that kick and move on. I think it's great.
I missed.
I missed that. I mean, and it's been great so far. It's been awesome to watch
Sure.
these
I'll take your
people.
word for it.
I
Yeah.
think it's been fucking great.
It was
It's
the
been
original
entertaining.
It was the original incarnation of the XFL. Isn't that where they developed the sidelines, right?
No.
Have they always had those?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
I thought the XFL came up with that because before there was no out of bounds.
No, yeah, for sure.
They could just that was unlimited side to side.
They just run up into the stands.
That's how Barry Sanders got so many yards.
But anyways, that's my favorite. But the other thing is that fans are getting into it. You got the DC Defenders making a beer snake that's nine rows long. Did you see that?
Good. For
Sounds
him.
like they weren't really so much getting into it as they were worried about making that beer snake 9 rows
Yeah.
long.
I mean,
It's like, man, I'm really into this. Look at this fucking sweater I crocheted in the stands.
No, for once in
What?
Washington D.C., they have a team that they can actually cheer for.
well, yeah, but, it's
they,
like
they have a World Series.
hey,
True.
Does anybody have anything going on that we could possibly distract ourselves from this fucking shit game?
Yeah, stack another cup on the
Yeah.
fire, Pete.
Did anybody bring Legos?
Yeah.
No.
We got cups. All right, let's do that. Let's put those together.
But the best part about it is that Vince McMahon has yet to even be seen
Good.
at
That's
the
where
games.
he belongs.
I think that's probably the smartest thing that he could possibly do.
I'm worried about him. I think
maybe.
something happened.
Possibly.
I think he's somewhere with
Stone Cold's-
Miscavige's wife.
I think Stone Cold Steve Austin
Stunned the
him.
shit out of him.
And,
Yep.
You think he's in the hospital still?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
or Cold Stone Steve Austin fed him a shitload of ice cream.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
Yep. Got up on top of that milk truck and just
Dude, for a
fucking
70-some-year-old man, he's fucking cut.
who?
McMahon.
McMahon? Yes, he is.
Fuck yeah, he's in good shape.
Yes, he is.
And he's well in his 70s, isn't he?
I don't think he's that late in his 70s.
Well,
no.
I mean, like 72, 73. I mean, he's
I
not
think-
like right at 70.
I think he is actually right at 70.
I still love back when I was like
Mitch, look that shit up.
Yeah.
back when I was like 18. We went to New York, or my dad lived out there like right after 9/11. I was there like 2 months after that happened in '01, and they had a WWF restaurant in New York.
What happened on 9/11?
It was
The Cheesecake Factory burned down.
No, the Slurpees were 91 cents.
Jesus,
But
I got to remember that.
But I was there, and we went to WWF New York in Times Square. They had a whole wrestling-themed restaurant or whatever. And I remember we sit down, and the waitress is like, "What can I get for you guys?" And my dad looks right at her, and he goes, "I want McMahon." With this stone cold, pissed off look on his face, because that was when he was playing the villain all the time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's fucking hilarious.
And I bet she probably stared at him with a concrete face because that's the 800th time
She's heard it that day.
You know who I feel bad for is the people that work at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How many times do you think they still hear? Did Caesar live here?
Yeah.
No way.
Or,
You think so?
or the people who are dressed
From
up
The
for
Hangover? Yeah.
Oh, I always ask the people who are dressed up for the show. Oh, look, you shop at Kohl's too.
God. Okay.
What?
So that's moving on from football for this time. Now we get
Sorta.
to get into the fun stuff. This is the stuff that this episode is all about.
Cornhole.
That's exactly right. Did you see the
Airmail.
Cornhole Championship?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, we did.
That's amazing. It wasn't on this week. I looked.
Oh, there's a recording of it. There's a replay somewhere.
There's
It's
gotta be.
always on.
For sure.
Every Thursday at 7:35 p.m., me and Jeremy get together and rewatch the Cornhole Championship.
We grill up some Johnsonville brats.
Yep. That's right. So
And we pull Mickey's teeth.
So as
Fuck that dog.
the Major League Baseball the baseball season is coming closer, there is a shitload of drama that just will never die with the Houston Astros. This is not something that's new. This was like this is like a fucking slinky rolling down the stairs. It just keeps going and going and going. And
Mine
going.
always stopped after like 3.
Did you have the shit plastic one?
You had the
Yeah,
shit
the
plastic
shit
ones.
plastic
That's why it didn't keep going.
I always had the one with the fucking dog on either end,
Yeah.
trying to push that down the stairs. That just made a lot of noise.
Yeah, it trains you for when you get older.
Sure.
And he hang out with like a
Yeah, I
little
pushed my
stuffed
dog down
cowboy.
the stairs all the time.
Yeah.
Fuck that dog.
Boom.
Lost another tooth.
Anyways,
No good to me in the fighting ring anymore.
so
Push him down the stairs.
so over the last week, which since the David Rickle show, we didn't really get to talk about it, and it may have been just after that show anyways, but obviously you have spring training that's underway. You've got pitchers and catchers have already reported. You've already got players that are going down there to their respective areas for spring training, Florida and Arizona.
Come on, Royals. I
Yeah,
want that
baby.
fucking Cactus League
Get
championship.
that, baby.
We've never taken it home. I want it.
For those of you that don't know, we're huge baseball fans.
Yeah.
But this is getting out of control. So a couple of days ago, the Houston Astros owner Jim Crane and Jose Altuve and Alex Bregman came out, and they had Dusty Baker with them, sitting down, who had absolutely nothing to do with it whatsoever. In fact, he was on the opposing team. He was a coach on the opposing team that won the World Series.
Oh,
Right.
not last year. He was
Yeah.
fired by the Nationals
By the
like
Nationals
3 years ago.
Right. So
But he
he's
is the current manager of the
current
Astros.
manager
Yeah.
of the Houston Astros. So
That's
he's
the
there.
mess you inherit.
Yeah, exactly. And he is. Then the reason why in my opinion, that they hired him was because there was nobody in their right fucking mind that wanted to take that goddamn job.
I hate Dusty Baker.
I don't mind Dusty Baker, but I think this was like almost like a curtain call or a last chance that he had to be a successful coach, and this was the best opportunity that he got.
I work with a guy named Dusty Baker. I fucking hate him.
Yeah. Is he related to Donnie Baker?
I swear
Maybe.
to God he is, man.
Good job, Jeremy.
Thank you.
You are my hero.
I know.
So first things first, they had a press conference that Astros owner Jim Crane sat down and proceeded to talk about basically what happened. It was supposed to be more of apologetic, saying I'm sorry for embarrassing the league, and for once, an apology made the whole fucking situation worse. Way worse.
It was insincere. It wasn't.
That's like, I'm sorry for cheating on you, honey, but she was hotter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Like, I'm sorry for cheating, but I won the World Series, and guess what? We still get to keep it.
Well, yeah, it was kind of a boy. I sure am sorry we got caught.
Exactly.
I mean, it was.
That's exactly
horseshit.
what it is.
Yeah.
There's no way you can't tell me that now going back that Altuve didn't know what Chapman was throwing
Absolutely.
when he
knew.
fucking crushed that ball. There is no way.
There
Wouldn't
is
take
no-
his jersey off after.
Yeah.
No, there was a 5'5" man that absolutely shellacked the shit out of the baseball. That there are men of much larger size that couldn't hit it that fucking hard.
A man
and
who
that far.
throws the fastest fastball on record.
Was it him?
Yeah, it was
Chapman.
Chapman.
Was it Chapman?
Yeah,
He hit
fucking
110?
shelled it. Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure, as long as you
knew he
make
threw-
contact on that 105
That ball's
mile an
gone.
hour fastball, it's going a long ways.
Yeah, I know he threw gas. I didn't realize he threw the fastest. I thought
Yeah,
it
he
was
threw the
another guy.
fastest pitch ever. Actually, I think the 3 fastest pitches ever now.
No kidding.
Yeah. However,
I thought it was a Cardinal that threw faster than Chapman.
there was an outfielder for the Yankees, and I don't remember who it was, but they recorded one of his throws from the outfield at 105 miles an hour too.
Jesus.
So that at one time the Yankees had both guys capable of throwing 105 miles.
Just think if they would have picked up the 1984 Kingman County T-ball Defensive Player of the Year with that outfield and then Jeremy at fucking
Second base.
Second base.
Second base.
I'm not signing with the fucking Yankees. I've told them that. I'll fucking say it again.
I swear to God I won't.
Fuck the Steinberg. Man, all they do is hire the goddamn coaches, kid, man.
For those of you guys who don't understand the reference, look up Donnie Baker on YouTube. It's great.
You have to, man. State law. I opened for him,
Did you really?
I did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go. I was
That
gonna
was-
go, and I was
that
like
was-
featuring Jeremy Joseph, and I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Far and away the most people I ever performed in front of.
No, I
There were
believe
about
it.
400 people there.
I believe it.
Your boy's coming back to the Looney Bin. I don't know if you saw that.
Thank God.
The cripple threat or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
coming
He's
back
headlining
into-
this time.
Yeah. Ryan Niemiller.
Yeah, Ryan Niemiller. He's a comedian. He's a kind of a weird looking guy, but he's got these deformed arms. He doesn't have real hands.
Guy that was on Conan, played for the Special Olympics in soccer.
He was on America's Got Talent. I know that.
Yeah, I think I have seen him.
I don't know, but last time I saw him, he featured here and just fucking brought
Murdered.
the house down.
I'm sure he did.
I mean, he buried the headliner.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure
was
he did.
bad.
So moving back to the initial conversation at
Oh,
hand. Yeah.
Baseball.
So a couple things. First thing I wanted to get
America's
to
pastime.
was the apology by Jose Altuve and Alex Bregman. We all watched it. It was the most lifeless fucking apology whatsoever. Altuve can speak English, but spoke very little. It was like 35 seconds of him saying, "I'm sorry," and moved on. Alex Bregman comes up, pretty much did the exact same thing. It was absolutely lifeless, but the worst one out of all of it was Jim Crane, who's the Astros owner. He said, and I quote, that them cheating and getting caught, which he tried to sidestep the question from the reporters of, say that you cheated, say that you fucking cheated to win and won a World Series. He specifically said this didn't impact the game.
Yeah, that's what he said. We had a good team.
We had a good team, and we won the World Series. That's what he said. We had a good team and we won the World Series, but this didn't affect the game. And then he was questioned after that and said, "So you mean to tell me that what you did didn't affect the game with the Yankees or the Dodgers?" And he said, "I didn't say that." No, you fucking did. You literally just said that it didn't affect the game. I have a huge problem with this whole ordeal. And we'll get to that in just a second. But I did want to play a clip about what somebody by the name of Mike Trout, who I think all of us in here think that he may be the best player in the major leagues right now, but possibly ever. This is what he had to say about the whole ordeal.
It's sad for baseball. It's tough. They cheated. And, I don't agree with the punishments. The player's not, getting anything. There was a player-driven, thing. It sucks too because, like you said, a guy's career has been affected. A lot of people, lost jobs. It was tough. It would be me going up to the plate knowing what's coming. It'd be pretty fun up there. So, it's just like I said. It's a lot of guys lost respect for some of the guys, and it seems like every day something new comes out.
So I think he pretty much sums it up pretty well. Mm-hmm. In all seriousness, if you tell Mike Trout if it's off speed or fastball, he's crushing that fucking baseball.
Well, usually Mike Trout doesn't even get, most of the time, I would say 99 out of 100 times, Mike Trout's not even going to speak about it.
Oh, no.
Mike Trout,
he's the most soft-spoken superstar in all of sports.
Yeah, usually he's the guy that doesn't want to get in the middle of anything. So for him to even come out and say anything about it, I think is a big deal.
Say that some of these players have lost respect is a huge thing to me. And
they disrespecting the Astros.
But, I mean, think about that shit, man. I'm so frustrated that a manager or that an owner of a team said that didn't affect the game. Of course it affected the game.
They've done direct comparisons as to their home and away splits.
And it's
batting average-wise.
Absolutely astronomically. They're
astronomically, as he was just did there. Yeah.
Caught the pun. But, yeah, they're so far apart.
Yes. And, I mean, here's the thing is, while there may not have been a written rule against this, it's clearly cheating because it gives a home team a distinct advantage that the other team is not given.
Right.
I mean, if the other team had access to that video feed, maybe that makes things even.
Sure.
But they didn't. I mean, you clearly went above and beyond. You didn't tell anybody you were doing it. There's no way that you could have thought that this was not cheating.
Correct. And Bill Burr said it best. The Astros were the first team to bring a gun to a knife fight. They totally did. It was an absolute unfair thing that they did, and this is how they won, and it totally did affect the game, which is an absolute total shame. But it then moves on to
They actually had the first player sue the Astros.
I'm gonna say this in the hopes that Bill Burr hears this. Talking about that with all the Hispanics on their team, that is so fucking racist. Talking about gun and knife fights.
yeah.
No, there's a guy, I think a former Blue Jays pitcher that is now suing the Astros. His last game, he got fucking shelled, demoted, and now he's suing the Astros.
Who was it? Was it Darvish?
No, he played for the
Dodgers in
Dodgers.
the series.
Yeah,
He got shelled.
He got shelled.
I mean, how much money did that guy lose in future
Millions.
contracts?
Millions.
I bet he lost $60 million.
Yeah,
The Cubs,
millions.
he got a big deal from the Cubs.
Right. But this is what it's all going to come down to, which then brings me to my next point.
Everybody blamed him.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now this is now coming out, and you see how many players, and even Trout goes on to say, so many people lost jobs. So many people lost their jobs because they got ripped so bad by the Houston Astros. So keep on making this even more fucked up snowball. And then a couple of months later, after we've now figured out exactly what they were doing, banging on trash cans, yada, 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 now we know that Altuve...
Drumming on streetlights.
Yeah, exactly. And then Altuve may have had a buzzer on him at the time and said that, whenever reason why he was covering his shirt was because he was trying to cover up a tattoo, and it was like a fucking script tattoo that he has. It's really hard to fucking see.
Now it's a tattoo.
Now
First it was my wife was going to get mad.
Yeah, my wife was going to get mad. Now I was trying to cover up a tattoo. The tattoo is not even. There's a picture of it. There's a picture of him with his shirt off at the beach with all of the team after they won the World Series, and there ain't no tattoo.
The only tattoo that you cover up is like if you have a swastika on your chest. You cover that tattoo
Absolutely.
up. But that means you did time and you needed to do something to protect yourself.
I struggle to think of a time when any figure in sports that I have had so much respect for that I have just completely lost it.
Lost it. It's gone.
I have absolutely zero respect for that
Same
little
way.
prick.
I'm the same
For
exact way.
Altuve?
Yeah.
I don't have any
Altuve.
respect for any of them.
Any of them. And
Right, but I had such huge respect for him.
Oh, everybody loved because he was small.
He was small.
Yeah,
He was like-
shouldn't
His
have been able
story
to
was
do
the
what he
best.
did.
His
He was
story
like a
was the best.
Pedroia.
Yeah.
Pedroia was like, 5'8", 5'9"?
Yeah, and Altuve's that much
smaller.
smaller than that.
Yeah.
He's like 5'5",
And he walked on.
and he walked on to a
Yeah.
tryout, made the tryout. Now, defensively, I have nothing bad to say about the guy, but the fact that this is a player, what do you call that? Encouraged thing. Like it was encouraged throughout the clubhouse to
This
cheat
was
so they
player
could win.
driven. This was
Driven, thank you.
initiated. It was, and granted, this does not explain why like Cole Hamels was such a dominant fucking pitcher.
Sure.
Or why, oh god damn it, what's
Hamels
his name?
didn't pitch for the Astros. He pitched for the Cubs.
No,
And the
he's thinking about
Rangers.
Cole.
Or-
He's thinking about Cole.
Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole. I mean, and then who
I knew
was
what
the
you
other
were
one?
Verlander.
Verlander.
But he
Threw
got-
a-
but
didn't
he
he
got
throw a
shelled.
no-no?
In 17, I can't remember. I
That
just
has
remember-
nothing to do with the pitchers, though.
Right.
Right,
But
that doesn't
that doesn't
explain
take anything away
how-
from them, is what
right.
he's saying.
No, yeah.
Obviously, they've got a good, talented team.
Correct.
But this
That problem-
obviously is what took them over the edge.
Absolutely.
They very well could have won the World Series without having to do that.
Yeah.
I agree.
That would be like if fucking you gave Ted Williams steroids to make him a better hitter. He's just fine. He was just fine without steroids.
Or if you told Ted Williams what pitches were coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this would be like.
Yeah.
But the thing now is that now all of this has come out. Everybody knows about it. Everybody knows they cheated. They're openly admitting on television.
Yeah, nobody's
press conference.
denying
Nobody's
anything.
denying anything at this point.
They
It's-
never did, I don't think. I don't
they-
think they ever did deny it.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah,
Before
it was
they-
all pending investigation.
It was a
and as
pending
stuff-
investigation against the Yankees just in this last playoffs. The Yankees were calling them out and saying that they were cheating.
Okay.
And remember, if you remember,
Mike Fires.
Mike
Yeah.
Fears or Fires.
Fires.
I think it's Fears, but whatever.
Fires.
Shut up.
Fires.
Anyway, came out and said this is what they were doing whenever he was an Astro. And then the Yankees were calling them out and saying, hey, they're cheating. And they made it laughable in press conferences.
Look at
and
his
like,
stupid fucking beard.
well,
Fires
true.
talked about it when he was pitching for the A's.
With
He
the
warned
A's.
him in the wild
That's
card
right.
game. Yeah.
That's exactly right. And so this was starting to unravel whenever it was during the postseason last year.
Yeah.
And now we're at this point where everybody knows that these players took it upon themselves to do this. And now every single Astro, whatever number they are wearing, it doesn't matter if it's Altuve or whoever that was a hitter, did this. And they did it hundreds and hundreds of times throughout the entire season.
And this is why I do think some of the pitchers maybe should be disciplined for this, because although they weren't necessarily involved with the hitting, they knew about it. And they said nothing. They said nothing.
Said nothing. And you can damn well guarantee that that's part of the reason why Garrett Cole left. He probably
he knew he was working for a dishonorable organization.
That is exactly right, and I think that's why he took the Astros hat off after last year's World Series and bailed.
I think they should all samurai themselves.
I do too.
You have brought dishonor.
But now we get to the hard part. Now that what Jeremy and we were kind of briefly getting to was the disciplinary aspect of this. What happens? Because now all that has happened is that the upper management of these teams are the ones who have been fired. The general manager, and a couple of the other coaches. You've got Carlos Beltran, and then the other guy, I can't remember.
Alex Cora.
Alex Cora is the other one.
And AJ Hinch.
And AJ Hinch have now all been fired by the Astros, but none of the players are being punished by this.
Well, Alex Cora was fired by the Red Sox.
Right, because he left.
Was a bench coach.
Yeah, exactly. So now I have a huge problem with this because the players are not being punished. And I have an even bigger problem with the the commissioner now of baseball, which is Rob Manfred, who literally is doing nothing to punish these players if the organization, the Houston Astros, are not going to do that.
If you could punish
Manfred
him,
or Manford?
Manfred.
Fred, okay.
Yeah. Now, if you could punish him, what would you do?
Year ban.
1 year?
1 year ban.
I would ban him. I would ban them.
At least.
Maybe even for life.
That's where I would go. I would ban you for life for that.
And the other thing is that all of these games that this occurred, all of them were televised. You can figure out each player that used it to their advantage.
Well, you can see the peanut shells and all that on the World Series video from their celebration when they're going up the steps.
Sunflower seeds. Get them in the fucking trash can, you pig.
Yeah.
You fucking pig. You're right there banging on it.
Yeah. So I would ban him for life.
So at this
Just
point,
for the sunflower seeds.
So at this point, Rob Manfred has now not punished anybody other than the Houston Astros organization. The Astros have taken it upon themselves to fire the skipper and a couple of coaches around them that were involved with this, but none of the players are getting any kind of a punishment.
And they won't because the Major League gave them immunity.
Correct.
To cooperate with this investigation.
And the other thing is that you also have the commissioner of Major League Baseball who is also defending his punishment and decision. And you now have MLB players that are starting to get seriously pissed off. And I got another clip that I'm going to get to before we get to whatever you're going to say, Jeremy. What are you gonna
Oh, I didn't know when you wanted me to go into my thing.
Oh, no, we're going to get there. I promise you.
Right.
This is Justin Tucker for the Los Angeles Dodgers on what he thought after it came out to what?
Justin Turner.
Did I say Justin Tucker?
Yeah.
I meant Turner.
I
Justin
don't
Turner.
I don't know who the fuck Justin Tucker is.
The Los Angeles
Fuck you, Justin Tucker, if you're listening.
Justin Turner.
Fucking poser.
I love this dude. He looks like Redbeard.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker?
Yeah, he is a kicker. Never mind, I take that back, Justin.
I might draft you next year.
Yeah.
Justin Turner said
you were on my
this.
fantasy team. I brought dishonor.
Los Angeles Dodgers, Redbeard. This is what he had to think about what Rob Manfred said about defending his decision on the Astros.
That trophy, which, by the way, is called the Commissioner's Trophy. So for him to devalue it the way he did yesterday is just tells me how out of touch he is with the players in this game. And, you know, at this point, the only thing devaluing that trophy is that it says Commissioner on it.
Do you think that there's more pressure and you guys talk about it more, people talk about it more, and he can finally wake up and okay, do something about this?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what everyone thinks should happen. I mean, no one in this clubhouse or in this room is asking for a trophy to be handed us by any means. We want to earn it. We want to earn it the right way. We want to, you know, like I said at FanFest, we want to be the last team standing. We want to catch the last out. We want to pop champagne and dogpile on the field, and we want to have a parade in LA. But at the same time, you know, we understand how difficult it is, you know, to win a World Series. It's hard. It's really hard, and it's something that you have to earn. And obviously, you know, as the report showed, as all these guys from their club over there are coming back and apologizing and, you know, trying to make amends for it, it's pretty evident to me that it wasn't earned. And it's.
So, yeah, pretty much said it.
And they were playing ping pong.
Yeah, they were playing ping pong in the back. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You could hear the ping pong balls in the
Probably
audio.
the Asians that are on the team.
No, it's probably some chick spread eagles shooting them out of her puss.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably what it is.
Scotty's
Probably
sister.
what it was.
Scotty's sister's in a locker room.
What the fuck?
I see her. There she is.
Yeah, probably.
They're shagging fly balls
Shagging
and
fly
she's
balls.
shooting out.
Yeah.
She's hitting fungos with her puss.
Oh my God.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. But
And
anyways,
they call it that because it's got fungus.
absolutely. So, anyways, Jeremy, what do you think about this Robert Manfred thing?
I would have to say, hey, Rob Manfred, go fuck yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is back, the Go Fuck Yourself segment for this Unfiltered Sportscast. Jeremy, what do you think of Mr. Robert Manfred?
Well, I think he's a fucking jerk. That's what I think. Give you guys a quick history lesson, shit we probably already learned. But back when the Chicago White Sox accepted money from gamblers to throw the 1919 World Series, Major League Baseball appointed Judge Kennesaw Landis as their first commissioner of baseball. That's what his whole job was, to come in and to protect and preserve the integrity of the game. Every duty that he has boils down to that. His first action was to take the 8 players who had been accused and ban them from baseball for life, despite the fact that they had been found not guilty in a court of law. Here we are 100 years later. In fact, this was all in 2019. So, I mean, exactly 100 years after that shit all went down, we found out about what is, without a doubt, the most egregious cheating scandal since the 1919 Black Sox scandal. And so the commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred, what did he do? Well, basically, he gave a 1-year suspension to manager A.J. Hinch, as well as general manager Jeff Luhnow, after they had been fired from the team and nobody would fucking touch them with a 10-foot pole, at least not for the upcoming year, but he gave them a 1-year suspension. As far as what he did to the players, 0 player punishment and 0 team punishment. He then went on, like you said, to really insult the fuck out of the World Series trophy, which is named after the commissioner of baseball. Calling it a piece of metal?
Piece of metal he didn't want to take from the team.
The most sacred trophy in all of the entire game.
Right.
And he just shit on it. Now, here's the thing, is we heard from Mike Trout. Mm-hmm. We heard from Justin Turner. There is enough sound bites, though, out there, and player quotes and social media posts to fill the fucking Astrodome. And I bring that up because the reason that there has been no player punishment is because Rob Manfred says that the players' union wouldn't allow it. There would be grievances filed. The players have fucking spoken. They're the ones who make up the union, and they want some shit to happen. This is just a chicken shit fucking ploy to not have to deal with anything, to not have to get his fucking hands dirty. That's all this is. You have one fucking job, protect the integrity of the game. And you shit the bed, douchebag. That's basically what's happened. And so now what's going to happen, as we have talked many times on the show, baseball is a self-policing sport. There will be many guys hit by pitches. There will be many guys run over in double plays. There will be a lot of cleats up slides. It's going to get real fucking ugly out there. We're going to see a lot of fights break out. We're going to see a lot more players fined. We're going to see a lot of suspensions come out of this because the players are having to do what Rob Manfred wouldn't do. He fucking failed at his fucking one and only real job. The only time it's really had to be done in the last 100 years, at least to this level. And on top of all that shit, you know what else he did? He opened the door to Pete fucking Rose, who has filed a fucking claim to be reinstated, stating that what has happened to him is such an over punishment compared to how the Astros cheated just like what he did. Well, he gambled, but, that they're not being punished for it. Why won't that asshole go away? That's the worst fucking thing Rob Manfred did in all this is bring that asshole back into the light. So, as far as I'm concerned, this job isn't about making people like you. It's about doing what's right. And Manfred, if you're not willing to get your fucking hands dirty, you got to go away. Where are you going? I don't know. Might I suggest go fuck yourself.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy, for
My pleasure.
the excellent fuck yourself. That was a good segment,
I
man.
can't believe we're being sponsored by the number 3. That's a big deal. They used to sponsor Sesame Street.
Absolutely, they did. Absolutely, they did.
Is
Just,
that's Dale Earnhardt, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe
For sure.
he's fucking sponsoring us.
Yeah, the dead guy himself.
I can't believe he used to sponsor Sesame
Oh, no,
Street.
that's not the
weird.
dead guy. No.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he died a long time
Yeah,
ago.
okay, yeah, 3.
In a car. Yeah, 3.
Tells you how much NASCAR I watch.
Yeah, you probably never heard his real number. We all just called him 3.
Yeah. Somebody else got into a car wreck.
They
in
did.
NASCAR, by the way.
Yeah,
He's
they're
fine.
in critical condition, aren't they?
No, he woke up. He's fine.
Oh, well.
Nobody
Yeah, if
cares.
you woke up, put him on the fucking wheel again.
Yeah, he's dumb enough to do a sport. You turn left the entire day. So, good. Anyway.
No, they did actually punish the organization.
Oh, yeah,
They took away first round and second round draft picks the next 2 years.
And fine him $5 million because that's the.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna fucking hurt him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's like, oh, you did bad, Derek. Give me 10 cents.
They made that rule back in the 70s, and so that's why.
Who was the
78ers.
NASCAR driver that got...
Ryan Newman.
Yeah,
Newman.
you know how it happened?
What?
Dude was fucking laying on his horn, flipping off. Dude in front of him.
For like
For
5 minutes.
I mean, it was, wow. It was bad.
Yeah.
I thought he got distracted because he's like, hey, Ryan? Hey, I've been behind you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Move the fuck out of the way.
either way, he was on his phone. The rules of NASCAR, 10 and 2. That's,
Right.
That's how it is.
For sure.
In NASCAR.
I think it was because he was driving with his knees.
I do foresee.
He was texting and
he's just like,
didn't use his turn signal.
fucking dog legging to go lift.
Yeah. He was watching the Unfiltered Sportscast on YouTube on his phone. That's what he was doing.
Really? Well, I'm glad to be responsible for that.
Absolutely. So
He's
I
a big
do,
Rickles fan.
I do predict a whole bunch of more information coming out for this whole ordeal. Hopefully, we're at the end of the never-ending spiral, but unfortunately, I think there's a lot of stuff that's going to come out from it.
The fact that there's player immunity on this tells me that nothing substantial is going to happen.
Yeah, I think just more information is going to come out, and more people are going to be pissed.
Yes.
So-
and it's going to lead to more plunking. It's going to lead to a lot of fucking cleats up slide.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just talking about Jose Altuve and how small he is.
Yep.
And there's going to be guys who are saying that they're going to legitimately break up double plays. They're not. They're going to go in there fucking probably lead with their helmet.
Probably.
It's going to be a vicious hit on a defenseless receiver.
Probably.
They're going to put spikes on their helmet.
Yeah, probably.
And here's the thing is,
Fucking mohawk pattern.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that the umpires are just as disgusted as they are.
Probably.
They're not going to get extra protection.
Because they were beat too.
Yeah.
It was their
Yes, they
game to
were.
uphold, and they didn't know anything was going on,
Right.
and they were duped just as much as the other team.
It's just as much a scar on them as
You
it is
think-
anybody.
You think guys like Verlander are going to get squeezed more? And
I can't think you punish. You know,
He knew about it.
Here's the other thing I was going to say about this whole ordeal, and I want to reach out as much as I possibly can, because if they are still here with us and listening to our show, if you are an Astros fan and you listen to our show after that whole ordeal of us talking shit on your team, let me be honest with you, it is not your fault. I am so fucking sorry.
Are you fucking
Kudos.
Goodwill Hunting?
No, but in all
not your
serious,
fault,
huh?
It's not your fault, Will.
No, yeah, exactly.
It's not your fault.
But the people that are Astros fans that are just disgusted, and we know one of them. He's in my opinion, he's part of the Unfiltered family. He's Travis. He's a huge diehard Astros fan, huge Astros fan, and he is disgusted with his team. And like, what do you do if you're a fan of your team that has done something so despicable? This is why I don't understand Patriots fans or KU fans for that matter. Like, I don't understand. Like, you have fans of this particular team that you go, well, everybody else is doing it. And you know what? You're probably right. But you got caught. Are other teams doing it? Maybe, probably.
Red Sox
most
did
likely.
it.
Red Sox did it. the fact that you have fans like our buddy Travis, you're just kind of like, dude, I feel for you because he's so disgusted with it because it's so hard to root for the team that you've grown up your entire life rooting for, but it's not your fault. You're not out there going, saying this absolutely belligerent shit.
I almost wonder if you don't just hit the reset button and you get rid of your World Series shirt and your hat. And,
you stop supporting them.
I think
in my opinion,
if say this were to come out with the Royals in 2015, that they had done this, I think I would pick a different team.
Me too.
I really would. I would at least stop rooting for. I don't know that I would pick a new favorite team, but I don't think I could support them anymore.
Yeah, it would be tough. Like there would have to be a complete roster change, management change, owner change at that point.
I guess with the Royals having just gotten new owners and a new manager and all that, maybe that might bring me around. But if any of the players were still around that
I'm out.
Had been that, And, I realize that the Astros would have a lot of money sunk into these guys, but if they had any integrity, they would fucking cut every one of them.
Yeah.
Well, too, if you look at guys like Bregman and Altuve, when their contracts are up, what are the odds that they stay? I don't think they do.
Oh, no.
I think they want to get away from that as fucking far away as possible.
But who's going to sign him?
Who's going to sign him is the question.
Somebody will sign him.
And they're going to get him for a real fucking cheap price.
I agree. They're going to be extremely inexpensive. They're going to be an excellent talent, but especially I'm curious to see what happens this upcoming season.
Ryan Braun's still playing.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to sign him. But
here's what I think probably hits me the hardest is knowing that this happened in 2017. That's the only time for basically anybody alive because it's been 98 years. Mm-hmm. For the first time in anybody who's alive in our lifetime, baseball has a year of an illegitimate champion.
Yeah.
And that's really a difficult thing to come to terms with.
Sure.
They have 2 years of illegitimate champions. Red Sox.
Did that lead to their World
that was
Series?
the Apple
16.
Watch and all that. That was
16.
16 was the Cubs, buddy.
Oh, that's right.
17 was the
I forgot about
Astros.
your
18 was
shitty
the Red
fucking
Sox.
team. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. Anyway.
Okay, so I'm not as familiar with that investigation, I guess, and looking into all that.
Well, it
wasn't on the same scale as this. Was
That
it?
was the Apple Watches. They were relaying it via Apple Watch.
Who's got time to fucking text that in?
No. But anyways,
Teenagers, millennials.
I did
probably driving, probably that fucking NASCAR driver.
probably. I did want to briefly talk about the new rules coming out.
Very briefly.
And we're done.
The new rules for the 2020 season that are coming out.
2022, isn't it?
What?
Well, this year we have
this year.
some this year.
This
we
year.
got some coming. Okay.
Yeah.
So they are already putting rules in place, and I already threw mine.
You actually now go to third base first.
Yeah,
And you run.
Yeah, you run backwards.
Yeah.
They're calling it the hindsight rule for 2020.
Yeah.
And
They're just going to try to do that for 3 seasons
They're-
until they get back to when the Astros won the World Series and they're going to reset. It's like
Right.
driving your car in reverse. They're Ferris Bueller in the season.
So-
That's what they're doing.
So
Save Ferris.
yeah,
all the stadiums are going to have to serve Mad Dog.
2020. You're right. Okay, so there are a couple of rules that are going to be coming into question for the MLB this season that I don't really, in my personal opinion, matter. There's something that's going to make them have another roster slot. They're going for 25 players or 26 players.
It helps with the Rule 5.
Yeah, and I get it, but
Because Rule 5, you pick them up, they got to stay on the roster the whole year.
It helps
Right.
you guys in the National League quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Having to constantly fucking double switch.
yeah,
Fuck that shit.
that's a good move, man. Though.
I know. I mean, but you always need another bench player. I mean,
Yeah,
that's-
true. But the main reason why they're using it actually is mainly for pitching.
Well, 5th catcher.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea for most teams to staff 5 catchers.
But the main there's probably 3 or 4 rules that I really don't want to get into just because of time. But the one rule that does come in effect this year that I fucking hate the shit out of it. A lot of people
talk about Major League Baseball.
You don't talk about Major League.
That's the one rule, and the second rule.
Yeah, not really. So it's the rule that now when pitchers are substituted in, or whenever you get a new pitcher, they have to at least face 3 batters.
Or the end of the inning.
Or the end of the inning if it's a half inning. It can't be one.
I hate
out.
that.
I hate it.
I do too.
It is.
There are guys who make their living off being left or right-handed specialists.
That is exactly right. To go in there, pitch 1 out. Those guys are necessary and needed.
What are you? You're
Here's-
saving like 3 minutes.
my
They're doing everything to speed up the game. They're literally saving like 3 minutes. It's a commercial break, and then the next guy's in.
Yeah, they're talking about, what they're talking about is that a coach has to go out onto the field, make the substitution. They have warm-up pitches and stuff like that. If you really want to shorten the game, eliminate the warm-up pitches for them on the mound.
Yeah, they've been warming up in the fucking
They're
pen.
already warming up in the fucking pen.
Yeah.
This is stupid. This is a stupid fucking rule.
My favorite thing that ever happened like this one, when was it? 2002, when the Detroit Tigers set the record for most losses in a season.
Oh, yeah.
It was early 2000s. Anyways, they're playing Baltimore. Detroit's up by 1 in the 8th inning. Baltimore brings in a relief pitcher. Detroit's got a guy on first base. There's 2 outs. The pitcher comes in and immediately picks the guy off on first base. Then in the bottom of the 8th, the Orioles go ahead, bring in their closer, and finish out the game. So the winning pitcher never threw a fucking pitch.
I'll be goddamn.
I love that.
Well, what you're going to end up having happen too is like there's a runner on, they bring a reliever in, and he's going to walk 3 batters in a row on like 14 pitches.
Yeah.
And instead of with the bases loaded when you'd normally pull him, you're going to let him walk in that run. Because if he comes in with a guy on first, he walks the guy on first to second, walks another guy, now he's over to third, and then walks in a run. There's your 3 hitters.
Yeah.
That's
Stupid.
And see, managers get paid what they get paid because they have studied the game, they know their guys, and they have developed over many, many years of studying the game this particular strategy of how to manage a baseball game. And you're going to fuck it all up for them.
And again, this is
are.
me personally.
Yeah.
This is another
Oh,
thing.
you're not Rob Manfred. Sorry.
Manfred, again, in my opinion, has stumbled on this. This is a dumb fucking rule. You are probably going to get a couple of guys that they are put in situations like this that are going to lose their jobs.
Mm-hmm. And it's very clear from just the little I know of him. Rob Manfred is not a baseball guy. Rob Manfred is a business guy.
He is a fucking moron when it comes to baseball.
Yeah.
He knows absolutely nothing about this sport.
Including the name of the World Series trophy.
Exactly.
I never thought somebody could make me miss Bud Selig.
Oh my God. I would take Bud Selig in a heartbeat.
I hated Bud Selig.
I didn't like him either, but this guy's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
They should bring back Giamatti.
Bartlett Giamatti.
He's dead, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He died.
I think so.
Died in office, right?
Yeah.
No.
Made a
Something like
baseball card of it.
I don't think
Yeah.
he did. I don't think he died in office. They
have
did make a baseball card
absolutely
in
no
1990.
No
I
idea.
should get that signed.
Yeah.
I'll sign it for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new segment on this show.
Yeah.
It was just thought of.
Brand new.
Peg
brand new.
Scotty, everybody, it's finally happened.
No, sit your ass down. Don't do this shit.
What are you unzipping your pants for? That's not how you peg somebody.
I got to put the strap on.
Over your
Yeah, you
dick?
put it on over the jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, over
You don't
the
know how to
jeans
wear a
strap
strap on, you fucking amateur.
on? God.
Yeah, absolutely.
Usually I wear them on my head.
Because they chafed. You want to wear the denim over them.
Head first, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Scotty, while you're getting
Anyway.
your ass ready.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a new segment on this show in a tribute to a good friend of the show. You know what? You guys thought of
We
it.
won't be doing a shitty situation tonight.
Not today.
All
We will
right.
not be doing a shitty situation. This one's going to be more fun in my personal opinion.
All right.
Go for it.
This will be the Ginger Crush over under.
Brought to you by Vorshay's Lounge.
It's time for the Ginger Crushes over under. Brought to you by Varshay's Lounge at 417 East Douglas in Wichita. May all your wagers be lucky.
Okay, this is the Ginger Crush over under. Thank you very much, Steve, by the way. So the Ginger Crush over under, our buddy Steve has a gambling problem. Derek?
It's not a problem. He can quit anytime he wants.
Okay, fair enough. So we're going to take the over under of any particular item sports related, and try to factor it in. So what's today's Ginger Crush over under?
Over under. Well, what do you think is going to be more essentially?
Okay.
The number of Astros wins for the season, or the number of Astros players hit by pitches?
Okay. All right.
I will say that Vegas right now has it at 83.5 for what they think of the
Number of plunks.
number of plunks the Astros are going to receive.
Yeah.
But we're not going with what Vegas thinks. We're thinking the number of Astros wins versus the number of Astros players hit by pitches.
Okay. So 83.5.
That's null and void.
I know.
Okay.
I know, but I'm trying to think of wins here versus plunks. God damn it.
I'll go ahead and give my answer.
Go for it.
I'm
Okay.
going to go with more plunks. In fact, by my math, the way I'd like to see it play out, there's 162 games in a season, 9 players in a lineup, 5 plate appearances per game. I would like to see them hit 7,290 times.
Well done.
That
well
would
done,
only
Jeremy.
give them then 162 wins because they would demolish their opponents.
Yeah.
Because they would keep getting beamed around the fucking bases, but I don't care
Okay.
because they're going to be dead by game 17.
I'm gonna go wins.
You're going to go wins?
Yeah. I'm pulling that they get plunked as many times as Jeremy just said, but I think they win more than how many they get plunked.
I'm going to take plunks. They won 107 games last year. They were 107-55 with Garrett Cole, or as Jeremy likes to call him, Cole Hamels. With Garrett Cole, they lost Garrett
Don
Cole.
Meredith.
Yes.
Yeah, Don Meredith.
They're not going to know the pitches that are coming, so I think they're going to take a pretty big step back
Right.
win-wise. They're still going to be a good team,
I agree.
but the splits are going to catch up now.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to get plunked more than their games they're going to win, because you're going to have accidental plunks, and then I want to know how many fights there are going to be.
Yeah, that's a good one.
'Cause-
through the season,
Yeah,
I got two over unders already in my head. Okay, in the season with the Astros, 10 over under.
10 fights. I don't think they're going to be. I bet 5.
5.
I would say 5 would be a good over.
But they're going to be
let's go
bench clearers.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go
5
7.
bench clears.
Let's go 7. Let's go 7.
No, 5 I think is a good number. 5.5.
No. If you take the over or under of 7,
Yeah, you're handicapped.
I would take the under of the.
you would take the
7.
other under of 7. How about
Yeah.
you, Jeremy?
I would go the under just because I think, well, I don't know. The worthless fucking commissioner may not step in. I don't know.
That's the next one. I'm gonna take the over of 7. I'm gonna go 7.5. That's where I'm gonna be. 8 is where
You got to do the half. You get
Wow.
the half is where that way you don't have a push.
Those are the ones that are not bench clear.
Steve would tell you all about how pushes work and halves and shit.
How long does Manfred last? 30 days or more?
I think he is resigned by the end of the season.
By the end of the season,
Mm-hmm.
you give him a full season.
Finding a commissioner is not an easy task.
I vote for anybody else at this point. In my
Yeah,
personal
absolutely. But, I mean, I don't just want to put somebody who's equally as incompetent in
Okay.
there.
Today, what's today? Today
right-
is the 18th.
Right now, our over under is the Astros pitchers, though, just to keep
Just
that in mind.
to keep that in mind. I think that Manfred is gone before the season starts.
Really? Okay.
Yes, in my
Because
personal
they're
opinion.
already getting spring training underway.
I understand that, but what he said about the trophy is that's grounds.
Yeah, he clearly does not have the respect of the players' union.
He just signed a 5-year extension through 2024. Yeah.
But I don't think that that's guaranteed money.
I
I don't
hope
think
he's
that's like
gone.
a player contract.
So there will be a poll on Facebook tomorrow, whether or not you think that
Number of Astros
the number of
wins?
Astros wins versus the number of Astros that get plunked. Which one is more? So check that out on Facebook. You can follow us at the Unfiltered Sportscast on Facebook. You can also follow us on Instagram, which is unfiltered. The Unfiltered Sportscast. I'm so sorry. And then at Twitter, which is at Unfiltered Crew. I am terrible at Twitter, by the way.
Yeah, you are. Before
Absolutely
we go,
awful.
quick trivia question for the both of you guys. I'll
do you
give
got?
you each one guess.
Sticks.
God damn it. Okay. In after the 1919 season, Judge Kennesaw Landis, what was his middle name? Derek?
Robert.
Good guess, but no. Scotty.
Bartholomew.
That is the worst fucking guess in human history, you dumb motherfucker. Oh my God. It was actually Mountain. I'm not fucking kidding. Kennesaw Mountain Landis.
Nice.
That sounds like a professional wrestler.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, it does.
Now coming to the ring.
Scott!
Because he was already there.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the show. We really do appreciate it. Do us a favor. Tell your friends.
Mountain.
You guys are our advertisers. We now have new business cards. They're going to be out at a couple of bars here in the Wichita, Kansas area. If you do get a couple, hand them out to a couple friends. We really do appreciate any new listeners that would like to listen to a comedy podcast that is themed around the current events of sports. But we really do appreciate it. You guys are our advertising, so do us a favor. If you like us, do us a favor and tell your friends, tell your family. But if you don't like us...
We hope someone takes a potato peeler to your scrotum and then squirts it with lemon juice.
Oh, good God almighty. And if you don't like us...
Tell your enemies.
And until next time, guys.
Take the filter off and make it dirty.
See ya. Take care.
Zesty balls.
Oh, that hurts.